Somehow Air-Deraan returned.
That's right. After tricking someone into thinking we're someone else by wearing their clothes, we have returned. We are on Air-Deraan, the Star Wars podcast that everyone hates.
Yep.
And we are the hosts that everyone loves. His name is Freddy.
Freddy.
And mine... This is why everyone hates us. And my name is Luke. And we are here to talk about episode 7 of Bad Batch Season 1 and possibly only.
Yeah.
Episode titled...
The Force Awakens? No.
Episode titled Battle Scars.
Battle Scars. Wow. Misleading. They retconned episode 7 already.
Finally. Is that a sign that Kathleen Kennedy has been fired all along and they just didn't tell us?
Yeah.
Like with Dave Filoni's promotion.
With Dave Filoni's promotion. In one way, it's good that they did it, because otherwise people would have been going... Like, this time last year, people were going crazy for that kind of stuff. But also, in a way... But it's still caused, like, what else is secret?
Yeah. It was kind of a damned if they did, damned if they didn't.
You'll see a Brie Larson secret Star Wars film secretly cancelled.
Yeah. Oh my god. Remember when internet was full of Brie Larson wants her Jedi to be the most powerful person ever, all over Facebook and everywhere. What do you care?
And that one interview from probably 3 years ago where she said that she thought that Captain Marvel could lift Thor's hammer, and that's been milked for 3 years by these hate channels and hate news sources. It's pretty bad.
It is pretty bad. Similarly to our podcast,
Whoa.
which goes a little bit like this.
Because the structure is, we start with talking about the structure. It hasn't got a name.
Let's call it... Star Destructure?
Star Destructure.
We can workshop that.
Yeah, so we start off with Star... No, we never will. We'll stick with this.
No!
We will stick with... So we start off with Star Destructure. The Star Destructure of our episode, which begins with Grand Admiral Thoughts.
Yeah, it's kind of like General Thoughts, but better.
Yeah, it's our general... non-spoiler thoughts
on this episode of Bad Batch. I don't know if I said Bad Batch specifically.
Bad Batch, yeah.
Bad Bitch.
Bad Bitch.
Yes, which is closely followed by Crochet Granite.
Yeah, Crochet Granite, if the name doesn't already tell you, which it won't, is about the general story. We go over the story, what happened.
Yeah, all the story beats up.
And it's pretty spoiler heavy because it's literally all the spoilers.
Pretty much, other than the stuff we forget about.
Yeah, if you want to spoil your friends, listen to this segment. No, don't do that.
Right, but speaking of things that we forget about...
Whoa.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Maybe it was the next segment, Nitty Gritty.
Ooh, the opposite of Crochet Granite.
Yeah, when we go into all of the bits in detail, not skirtingly. This time, tangents are welcome. Tangents happen, even though we kind of shouldn't.
Usually we come up with some cursed aspects of canon that either exist or we pretend exist.
Cursed casting.
Whether
it's...
Gerst casting.
Gerst casting, yeah. Oh my god.
But usually...
How many actors can play Wrecker at once? Find out in this episode.
So far it's 3.
Well, 2 of them are at once, though.
Yeah. I mean, it could be like a trench coat situation.
Whoa. Wait, so Lenny Henry, is he the bottom or the top?
I mean, I haven't been to his bedroom, so I wouldn't know. But the way that it seemed to me was that Stanley Tucci is the legs.
The legs!
And while the other two...
Lenny Henry and John Malkovich.
Yeah, both of them are the face at the same time.
At the same time, yeah.
They might have to die and be sewed together to be that.
Oh, God.
Maybe we'll find out who's the voice, and this is like a Weekend at Bernie's situation.
Yes, that's a strange film. Yeah.
Better not think about it, because it's probably highly problematic.
Yeah, lots of Scooby-Doo crimes.
Sure. Let's leave it at that.
But not the starved structure of this episode.
I really regret that I said that.
Because there's one more segment to rule them all.
Which is the light side,
The
dark side, and the one in the middle, the Bendu.
No! That was a bit...
I had to pick up this big crate to hit myself in the head.
It's a wonder that you got the entire planet from episode 8 to hit your head.
Well, maybe I just bowed my head so far that I became an ostrich.
Whoa! Ostriches don't do that. They don't stick their heads in.
Well, they do, but not to, like, escape predators.
Yes.
They do it for, like, hunting or whatever.
Yeah.
They do it for something.
Look, I mean, I've never seen the inside of the ostrich's bedroom, so I don't know why they do it. But this segment goes over a good thing, a bad thing, and something that was just like, oh my god, it's something. And as always, we always come prepared for this segment. Every single time.
We literally never have been unprepared.
Never.
But that's fine.
That's very fine.
That's the magic of editing. In the impossible possibility that we have come unprepared, we can cut out all the dead air.
All the big umming and big R-ing.
The dead Air-Deraan.
Whoa, talking about dead Air-Deraan. Let's continue our podcast.
Sure, Freddy.
What were your Grand Admiral thoughts? Your General Nadine thoughts?
Ooh, Crix Nadine.
Crix Nadine.
Well, my Grand Moff thoughts, Kin, were...
Kin.
My Grand...
Brings a whole new meaning to the kin slang, doesn't it?
I don't even... Let's...
Somewhere in.
Yes. The point is... I feel like I say the point is way too many times.
Yeah, well, the point is that you need to get to the point. So what is your point that is?
Well, my point is that somehow I feel like this series just keeps getting better.
Yeah, it keeps getting better and better, unlike the podcast, which goes downhill. But this episode...
I disagree. We've always been this bad.
Static. But this episode was not, because we were like going here, there and everywhere. Loose ends, no loose ends. Plot threads, done.
No plot threads.
Teasers.
No teasers.
No teasers. Friggin' done.
Yeah, like, so much has been done, so many things we were waiting for. What?
Duran.
Air-Deraan.
Yes.
Okay. This joke will never die, will it?
No. There were some pretty hard-hitting moments in this episode.
Incredibly hard-hitting.
Yeah.
Like, this got pretty dark. Literally. There were almost no lights.
Yeah, it was pretty pitch black. I had to close my curtains.
Yeah, like freaking Vin Diesel was there.
Yeah, oh my god, he was like... I forgot. I'm trying to think of any f***ing quote from Riddick. I was like, been a long time since I smelled beautiful.
What the That's an interesting quote.
Yeah, he said it after sniffing a lady in the second one.
I don't like that.
It's kind of weird.
Very weird.
She was part of a cult.
Fair enough.
I think she was, what's her name from Solo? The one that died.
Kira.
No.
Lady Proxima.
Beckett's. Beckett, Rio, and her.
Oh,
I can't remember her name.
I don't remember her, I'm afraid.
She exploded though.
On the train?
Durant, yeah.
Come on.
Sorry, I don't know why. Everything that ends in N is fair game.
Train as well.
It ends in A. N.
Sure. But, like, yeah, it was a great episode. Kind of dark.
Yep.
it advanced story. It brought in more things from the trailers.
Yeah,
Like
I
that
would.
as much as
I would say
well.
it advanced the story. If my only gripe would non-spoiler gripe would be that it advanced the story to a point where it's actually done a lot of the story that it has set up. So it needs to set up more.
That is true. It a lot of things that were going on, we thought would go on for a lot longer.
Yes.
This episode kind of put a stop to that, but I don't see...
Did it well. I mean, it's only us thinking. It's like a whole Mephisto situation, isn't it?
Yeah, basically like with WandaVision, where literally everyone was like disappointed that their
Fan
theories, very far-fetched fan theories, didn't become true.
Yeah. Kind of similar to the snake stuff. I mean, I had like snake theories, obviously, but I wasn't disappointed that they weren't true. I was just disappointed that there was nothing.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest difference.
Yeah, but I know there were people that were disappointed that like Snoke wasn't Darth Plagueis
Or Mace Windu.
Or
Jar Jar.
I mean, aren't we all still? There's still a chance.
Yeah, I mean the audience is Jar Jar. I think we established that.
Oh, yeah. You take
Which
one.
means that we will all have to commit mass suicide at the end of Bad Batch.
Look, now's a good time to announce that we're starting a cult.
Yep.
The membership fee is £10,000.
Please send it to PayPal at voitaverm@gmail.com.
But in reality, there were no cult aspects of this episode. Instead, there were lots of communal family moments.
Indeed.
Maybe bringing in another person, someone from a third party. Get it 3 because there were 3 of them in Communical in the previous episode.
No.
I completely lost my. I'm not gonna say train of thought.
Air-Deraan of
My
thoughts.
train around thought. Yeah, introducing a new Hornby collection of Air-Deraan trains.
Yeah, Isle of Starodors.
It's the Isle of Dogs.
No, Isle of Sodor.
Oh.
But Star Wars.
Oh. Yes, Isle of Air-Deraan. We will buy our own private island.
Isle of Air-Deraan.
Whoa! Isle of Air-Deraan. Sounds like Andaman, which is Andaman and Nicobar Islands.
Sounds like Enderman, which is a thing from Minecraft.
From Minecraft, yeah.
From Mini Crab.
Whoa! Remember the crab song?
What, Crab Rave?
Yeah, Crab Rave.
Of course I remember Crab Rave.
When
Good
was
times.
Yeah, good
It
times.
was like last year, 2 years ago.
Mm.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I just choked on my drink.
Oh.
I was just remembering when Gina Carano got fired, everyone was doing Crab Rave, like emojis.
Why Crab Rave?
Because it's like celebration.
Oh, true. I thought it was like a Jordan Peterson lobster thing.
No, I think the left were reclaiming it. You know, like the same way, not reclaiming, just like removing it from other people.
Sure.
Like
I
removing
wasn't
it from
aware
misuse.
that Crab Rave was like the new Pepe.
No, it's reverse Pepe, I think.
Was Crab Rave originally?
Oh,
like
maybe not originally, yeah. That's true.
a bit strange, but whatever.
Sorry, that was a weird tangent. But
Let's do an opposite of a tangent now and progress.
yeah,
Unless you have more general thoughts.
No, I'm finished with our non-specific tangents that you may remove at your own conjecture, and we can move on to our next segment in our star destructure. I'm going to say it as many times as I can so I'll remember it for next week.
Kill the joke so that we never use it again. Yes, please do.
But we shall move on to Crochet Granite.
Yeah, let's speed through the plot.
So, what did you think the plot was?
You've even abandoned like all pretenses and are just saying that.
I said plot. That's technically an entirely different copyrightable sentence.
At least you're no longer doing the beating around the bush thing.
Okay, whom dost thou think
No, this is
knoweth
worse.
thine
Please don't.
narrative?
Well, Bad Batch is still doing jobs for Sid.
Bad jobs.
Bad jobs.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Stealing pets.
Point is, they don't know.
Yeah.
And Sid is basically keeping them because they're indebted to her.
Yeah, indentured servitude. Maybe like Oba?
Maybe. Well, at least some of them still don't understand money is the problem.
Yeah. Like with the sweets.
With the sweets, Wrecker just putting everything on Sid's tab.
Yeah.
And
similar to how they used to say, bill it to the Republic.
But the problem is that, that's not happening anymore. So Sid kind of has them until they do like a big job. Like they tried to do last week but failed.
Yeah, but it's implied that last week was a while ago.
True, because they did a couple more things since then.
Yeah.
But we'll have to put a pin in that because that's a plot point for later.
Whoa!
Because right now...
Oh my god, who's that sitting?
It's Strider.
Yeah, bloody... Oh my god, he's smoking a pipe, looking at everyone.
Yeah, he's got a cool beard.
Yeah. He's got a cool hood.
He's got a cool hood.
Will wear a hood.
Will have dark hood.
Whoa! Oh my god.
It's just...
He removes the hood and Sid's immediately racist.
Yeah, because it's another clone, but which clone?
What clone? What clone could be there? Conjecture.
Well, it
I know.
News Gunray, it was actually Cutler Quain.
Whoa! He gave up on his family and was went out to buy some death sticks, and never came back. And was like, Bad Batch, bitch. I've decided that even though I left the war life,
going back for one more job.
One more job.
Yeah, he's like the...
He's Dutch.
Sure, yeah.
From Red Dead.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Predator.
No.
I haven't played Red Dead.
Yeah, you got characters.
You have like boys who are cows.
Whoa, boy cow. Cowboys.
Cowboys. Gonna teach you how to lasso.
We made that joke last week.
I know.
But anyway, oh my god. The guy in the cloak was not Cowboy, it was Captain Rex.
Imagine though.
Oh god.
Imagine if it was Broden in a freaking Woody the Woodpecker costume.
Jesus Christ.
It's no longer Cowdoy, now it's
Wooddoy.
Doypecker.
Doypecker. Oh god. But yeah, it was bloody... It's Broden another casting. He's a casting for Captain Rex.
Yeah.
But Captain Rex was there and he was like, mate, I'm here to dispel your rumours, your conjecture from last week. Specifically, he said, this is a quote from Rex, guys, on Air-Deraan was wrong. I am not Bail Organa. I was in contact with the Martez sisters and I'm Captain Rex, so what are you going to do about that?
You're Captain Rex. You're the guy who was very impressed in Saw Gerrera, who trained him.
Yeah.
With General Skywalker.
Oh my god, General Skywalker, he's my hero.
Oh, I remember you from Clone Wars, the TV show. The Clone Wars.
I remember you from the Clone Wars movie, theatrically released for like a week.
I remember you from the Rebel base, where you will be in the future.
On Atalon, yeah.
On Atalon, it is a Rebel base.
Yeah.
Who says that he's never been to Yavin?
Yeah, maybe he was there. Maybe if you just look closely behind the Chopper cameo, you see Broden is that walking around doing his weird little walk.
One of his many weird little walks.
Yes.
Maybe they will retcon Yando Donna to also be Rex.
Oh my god. Does Yando Donna have a weird walk?
No, but he has a great big bushy beard.
Great big bushy beard.
You don't know. Maybe it's also Nick Sant, aka Claude, aka Luke, aka Rex.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, we've got a lot of characters.
Well, we kind of make it so that there are fewer characters. by
Yeah.
combining like 5 of them into one.
I mean, don't even get me started about that. Whose mother? That Luke, was it Lucas's own grandpa?
Probably Luke. Was it that Luke is his own dad or something?
Do you want me to get it up? I can't remember what it was. It was something troubling.
I know that Django.
Oh god.
Django is Luke's dad and Boba Fett is his mum.
Really?
I think.
But
But somehow Luke was also Boba Fett's husband?
so Luke and Ray had Babu Frick.
Oh god.
Ray married Coleman Treble and they had Leia. And
Just Leia.
Yes, and then Leia and Django had Luke, while Django and Boba had Luke.
It's getting better and better, isn't it?
What can I say? We're friggin' genius writers. Hit us up, Kathleen. First name basis.
We're probably better than Brian Larson.
Well, yeah. Which one did he write?
Thousand Moons.
Thousand Moons, yeah. Fun fact, Dave Filoni doesn't do much for Bad Batch. Fun fact over.
Doesn't he?
Apparently, well, I mean, he doesn't direct. He hasn't directed it. He hasn't wrote any episodes.
He's still the Lord and Savior.
Savior. But Rex appears in the bar, in Sid's bar, and he's like, "Hi, I heard you around here." And then bloody Wrecker, he's like, "Oh, my head!" And then
Rex is like, Wrecker, did you throw an inhibitor chip into the goblet of fire yet?
and he's like, "Oh no,
He says calmly.
I'm fine." And then Tex says, "It appears that it doesn't happen to us. Like, we're all completely fine. It hasn't malfunctioned, except for Crosshair."
Yeah.
I was like, that's literally 1 of 5. So 1 of 4, really.
Yeah, what a
What are the
freaking
odds?
infallible logic there.
Yes. Tech was quite funny in this episode, I thought.
Tech is usually quite funny, I feel.
Yeah, it was like when Sid says, "You got to do this job for me, otherwise you'll see my ugly side." And then Tech says, "We haven't seen her ugly side." I was like, "Bruh."
Wow, what a sass lord.
Yeah, but
yeah,
the sass lord, the big man, Hunter,
the
the dad, and Echo.
Echo.
They.
He's the living astromech.
The living astromech. They are led by Rex. They said, "Meet me on Braca," as seen in bloody Jedi Nightfall and Order.
Yeah. Rex is like, "I will tell you when the time comes," and literally 2 seconds later, it's time.
Yeah, it is time. And so they are going to look for a Venator.
Luke for a Venator.
Whoa!
For Jedi Cruiser.
Yeah, as they always call them in Clone Wars.
Which I completely forgot about.
And then they're looking for a medical bay because Rex got his inhibitor chip removed in the medical bay.
And that's about the safest place where they can do it, because they can't really go to Camino.
Yeah.
And that's the only alternative they have for clone-friendly medical sites.
Yeah, and they do it. They almost get eaten by bloody tentacle monster.
For a while I thought, was it a Dianoga? But probably not.
I thought it was, but then you see it's different because it doesn't have the eye stalk, and it's just got a big mouth. So yeah.
So it probably wasn't a Force-sensitive Dianoga like the one on the Death Star.
Why is everything Force-sensitive in those books?
Because it's from a certain point of view and they didn't coordinate anything. So there are 3 different Force-sensitive beasts. There are 4 scenes that contradict each other in every scene.
What?
A bunch of, especially in the cantina, stuff contradicts each other.
God damn it.
But, whatever. Point is, they have some fun adventures, and then they try to put Wrecker in the machine, but he's not having a fun time with it.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to do it.
No, it hurts him more and more.
Yeah, and then he's like,
You are in violation of the Order 66.
Yeah, and he's like, you are committing treason.
It's treason then.
It's treason then. Time to die.
It finally happened.
And
Much earlier than expected.
He chokes out Tech.
He chokes out Hunter.
Yeah.
He tries to choke out Echo.
Echo gets stunned.
Sorry, I meant Omega.
Yeah, Echo gets bloody stunned by Hunter.
Mm-hmm. It's
pretty scary. Like, Wrecker is like full on, let's kill my friends mode.
He's in Terminator mode.
Yeah. He's not only obviously his whole demeanor, but also his posture changes.
He's no longer laid back, he's just a killing machine. And he almost becomes a killed machine.
Yeah, because Omega was like, don't make me hurt you.
She was not fully prepared to kill him, but she almost was gonna.
Yeah, and then bloody Rex to the rescue.
Yeah, fortunately one stun charge was enough to put him down.
Yeah, so then they put him into the MRI scan.
And they take the thingy out, but he's not waking up.
Why is he not waking up? And then Hunter is like, I'm gonna take her up top side or whatever.
And Omega is like, no!
I'm not going anywhere until he wakes up.
He's my friend.
And she does that.
And the Wrecker really appreciates it. He pats her on the head.
Pat, pat, pat.
Like the very good big bro that he is.
Yeah, the uncle.
And they share some more sweets, like they always do after every mission.
Yeah, I'm so glad we've seen that every single time.
Yep. I'm very happy that they didn't set it up in this episode.
Yeah, imagine. I mean, the emotional payoff from seeing them do that after 7 whole episodes. I mean, brought me to tears.
I feel it would have been good enough.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
But then, yeah, bloody Rex is like talking on comm chatter. He's like, I'll meet you at the rendezvous. I'll meet you at the rendezvous point. And then he's like,
going for a date.
Yeah, he's like, peace out. I'm gonna go. And then
it's like, you sure you don't want to join us?
And then Hunter's like, no, I think I'm gonna. I've got to look after a child, and I've got to do what's best for my squad. It's like, what's best for your squad? Farming,
really? Man of your talents?
Yes. And then Rex he pieces out. He like slowly goes transparent, like in that image.
Mm-hmm.
I really just call it a meme an image, but whatever.
A GIF.
A GIF. A GIF.
GIF.
A GIF-RAF.
A GIFO DS.
Whoa! So then everything seems fine. Episode's about to end, but then, oh my god, somebody's bloody peeping Tom, looking at all the choking out.
Thingies.
Yeah, binoculars.
Minoculars.
Whoa.
Our binoculars.
They're probably electro binoculars, right?
Probably. They look exactly the same as most of the ones that everyone else uses.
Well, there's two. There's macro binoculars and electro binoculars. Yeah, fun fact.
Which one is the tube that Mando uses? Remember when he put the tube on
over
his helmet?
Visor, yeah.
So stupid.
I think that's a macro binocular. The one that has one eye hole. And then the one that has two is an electro binocular.
Fair enough. I've learned something today. And it's the Scrapper Guild from Brekka.
Oh my god! As seen in Jedi Knight Fallen Order.
The game.
They're wearing the same ponchos!
Ooh, they're alerting the Empire.
Yeah.
Which means Crosshair next week, maybe?
Crosshair next week. Brekka next week.
Still Brekka?
Yeah.
They probably have to because of that one scene from the trailer.
Which
they,
scene?
Like activate an engine.
Oh yeah, they gotta blow up a Venator. Maybe that's how... Okay, bloody... nitty gritty.
Right now.
Maybe that is how something like they blow up the Venator, they blow up some Earth, and underneath the Venator is that giant Sarlacc.
Ooh, possible. Quite possible because they didn't kill it.
We didn't see the Sarlacc.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that the bits of with Sarlacc, like actual Sarlacc.
Yeah, remember the Sarlacc in Fallen Order?
No.
The giant Sarlacc.
Huh.
You know, that's why you tried to grab your friend to stop him from falling into the giant Sarlacc.
I thought you just tried to stop him from falling and dying.
Yeah, he would also die from the fall, but there was also a Sarlacc.
Just added stakes for no reason.
Yes.
Well, it's not even added stakes, just added spectacle to the exact same stakes.
Yes, the Sarlacc, because it's Star Wars. I remember that from episode 6.
And that very upsetting cross-section from that Star Wars encyclopedia.
Is that the one that made it look like a flower?
It makes it look like more of a tick. And I'm not talking about Tick the clone.
Tick
the insect.
Yeah. Bloody... I'm glad we didn't see young... What's his name?
Cal Kestis.
Cal Kestis, yeah. I'll bloody pop my clogs if I see him.
Yeah, we barely saw anyone there.
Yeah.
We saw one skiff with 2 people on it.
And that is it.
And that skiff was Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, bloody... It's incredible. Yeah, I do think that Cal Kestis could appear, as much as I don't want him to.
I very much doubt it. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at Braca yet.
No, he has to be.
Does he?
Yeah, because of something that I thought was weird in this. It's because bloody Braca, that was where the Cal Kestis' Venator was over, because there was a battle on Braca during the war.
Oh, fair enough.
And then in this, they're saying that Braca's always been owned by the Scrapper Guild, and that it was always a graveyard for Venators. So I'm just like, which one is it?
I mean, they could have just...
Maybe there's a battle there. Who knows?
Maybe the Separatists wanted that good old scrap plans from Venators or something.
Well, in the original Clone Wars video game on the GameCube,
Whoa.
I think it was, and the original Xbox from 2003, there was a mission that was a battle on Raxus Prime, the scrap planet.
Whoa!
Yeah, so bloody Braca gonna appear again. So
yeah. Well, they haven't left yet, so...
So do you think it will be like an explosive exit then?
Could be. If they're igniting engines, they probably have to like ignite a whole like generator, so they could like blow up a generator, have it be like a big boiler explosion on a boat. That does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Too much for flex tape, let me tell you that.
But what about, like, what would actually happen though? Well, would it just be running away from the Scrappers Guild, or would it be Crosshair and his dream team?
It's a good question. It might be initially running from the Scrapper Guild in time to escape the Empire. It could be just a freaking entire Star Destroyer or something smaller coming down on them. Probably something smaller. It could be an Arctans.
Whoa, Arctans!
Would be hyped to see that for the first time in animation, maybe.
Well, no, we saw them in Rebels.
Look, for the first time in animation since 2019.
Yes.
You can't dispute that.
I can't dispute it, indeed.
Unless you watched Rebels since then. But yeah, I think it's more likely, though, that the Empire will just get there very speedily.
Yeah, yeah. And then they'll find the big bitch and then do some stuff. A blue fight scene, probably, because there was no action. I mean, there was some, jumping over a chasm.
I would say that the Wrecker stuff did.
Oh, yeah, that counts as action.
And that was a fair amount of the episode. It went on for a while.
Did it? It felt quite short for me.
Well, it wasn't like a minute. It was definitely longer than that. Because there was a lot of it. There was like a hunter hitting him with like big cloud containers.
Yeah,
whatever that was.
Look, are you saying you don't want portable clouds?
I mean, Mario made great use of them in Mario Galaxy, so I'm pretty sure that I would be able to use them too.
Yeah, use them and abuse them as by hitting your enemies on the head with them. Or
deflecting knives with them, or
yes,
that bit with Omega hiding, that was a little bit.
That was bloody alien,
bloody zombie rats.
Yeah. Oh well, the rat.
Yeah, they were alien rats, but they kind of looked like zombies to me.
Yeah, they were kind of icky.
Yeah. And it kind of cemented this whole episode as almost being like of mice and clones.
Of mice and clones. What? Putting Lenny out?
Yeah.
Oh, because he choked out Tech. Did we say he would choke out?
We said he might choke out Omega.
Omega, yeah.
Or Hunter, or both.
Yeah, he tried to
Or
choke.
Ahsoka, I think.
He tried to choke out Omega.
Yeah, and Omega almost shot him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Although I don't think she was aiming to kill.
Yeah, well, maybe...
If she was, he would be under.
Yeah.
Run.
But that is... So we were right about that, but we just didn't think it would happen this week.
Definitely. At least I thought it would be like finale or just before finale.
Yeah, so now it's done. That whole plot, all the 66 plot thread, done because the entire Bad Batch got their inhibitor chips removed.
Not necessarily, because they might still try to do that to Crosshair.
Yeah, maybe. Well, do you think it may end with Crosshair getting... I think they might try and get Crosshair redeemed and then fail.
Yeah. They might return to Brekka later to do it.
Or they could just do it somewhere else.
Well, where else do you know about wrecks of Venators?
They might steal a Venator.
Where from? Well, they still use them. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, never mind. There probably can't be a Venator or a Star Destroyer then.
Or, yeah. Because it's not like Rebels level of messing with the Empire yet. They're not against the Empire, they're just mercenaries at the moment, just hurting other people.
Yeah. Although I'm fairly sure that plotline will
go somewhere
next week, if not...
Well, no, it can't go next week. It'll be week after next week.
If they are actually staying on Brekka next week, then not then, but after they come back from Brekka.
Then that will be on episode 9 by that point, and there will only be 5 episodes left.
Or more. Because remember, it's a minimum of 14 episodes.
Yeah. Possible to 16.
It would make more sense to be 16.
Yeah.
I think.
Would that be the entirety of Loki's run?
Feasibly, I don't know how Loki is meant to be long, but it's probably not more than it's probably not 10 weeks, is it?
No, well, all of them have been 8 weeks long, haven't they?
No. WandaVision was 8, I think, and Falcon was 6.
Oh.
But longer episodes.
Yeah. Bloody Andor's going to be 10.
One of them is meant to be 16, right? Or was that... No, that wasn't Bad Batch. That was never confirmed. Pretty sure one of the shows is meant to be 16.
Oh.
I thought it was...
That might be Andor then. If it was 16-hour-long episodes.
Oh, imagine.
I would quite like that because I like just content.
Yeah.
I like it when a show is able, like in Falcon Winter Soldier, it was able to be quite slow. And I appreciate that because you can't do that in a film. Can you?
Yeah, because people would hate it.
Yeah, or it would be just really long and people get angry, like what happens in Lord of the Rings. People get angry when there's quite a lot of slow moments in that, and because there's a lot of slow moments, it ends up just being a very long film.
Yeah. But, I'm not saying that the Lord of the Rings extended edition is bad, far from it.
Well, apart from the fact that there's some scenes that take 5 minutes to happen, when in the theatrical cut it's literally 10 seconds.
There is a reason why they took them out.
Yes.
And it's worse in The Hobbit, where the extended scenes are literally just walking for 2 more minutes. And
really?
Bilbo looking at buildings for 30 seconds longer.
I'm so sad that those films are not good. Because Martin Freeman's a good actor. Mm-hmm. He's good in Sherlock. I'm on the final episode now. Fucking terrible.
I like it.
Why? It's not good.
It's stupid and crazy, and I like stupid and crazy.
There was no glass pane the whole time.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, it was cool, but how did no one know? You would know, we don't notice because we're not there. It's a TV show.
Don't tell me you've never walked into a pane of glass.
I don't. What do you mean?
Like a glass door. Tell me you've never bumped into.
Yeah, I've done that, but I'm not Sherlock Holmes.
So?
You'd be able to see your reflection.
Not necessarily. Depends on the lighting.
Yeah, but if you're Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, but she's smarter than Sherlock.
Oh, yeah. God. Yeah, I haven't got to the bit where it turns out Redbeard's actually his friend. I forgot how that reveal is handled. But I just know that I hate that reveal because it's dumb.
It's possible and fair if that's the case.
Will there be a reveal like that in Bad Batch?
That Omega has actually been Jar Jar this whole time?
Omega is actually Hunter's son.
Weird. So you're saying that Omega is a female clone, but is going to turn out to be trans-masculine?
Potential.
So double trans.
I did misspeak earlier, but yes. Although, talking about Omega,
yeah.
Rex said, "I've seen many clones in my time, and I've never seen a clone like you."
That is a very good point that I forgot I was going to bring up.
Yeah, it's like bloody, oh my god. So Omega is a clone.
We have established that she is a clone.
Yes, but she is a Django clone.
Well, I don't know.
Well, by the scenes of that conversation.
I don't know.
If she turns out to be like a clone of Palpatine at that point.
That would be dumb.
Yeah. But bloody Omega knows that Rex has... could tell that Rex was a first generation clone from just his face.
Because he's old.
Yes.
I mean, she's spent a lot of time in the Camino labs. She does have some knowledge.
Knowledge? Yeah, I got a feeling that she's also...
reading minds.
The last of the first gen clones, as we've established.
Except that she doesn't have double speed.
Yeah, she hasn't got a speed run aging.
Yeah.
Gravestone speed run any %.
Just get aborted.
Whoa! Hear that, Kaminoans?
Yeah. Legalize.
Yeah. Legalize clone abortion.
I mean, if they destroy the facility, that's what it would be.
Yeah, so that's what this whole series is about. Gotta abort the stormtroopers.
Basically.
Destroy the stormtroopers at their source. Time to blow up Camino.
Blow up that big giant womb.
Womb?
Camino womb.
What, are you saying it's all that big room is a giant womb?
Ooh womb.
Ooh womb. God damn it. Oh.
Let's not.
Yeah, let's not. Instead, we've mentioned most of the things, but not that like Rex was working with Trace and Rafa Martez.
Yeah.
Which is the older one, which is the younger one? I still haven't looked up.
I think that Rafa is the older one. But who knows?
Who knows? Dedicated Star Wars fans?
No. Obviously, because we are.
Because we don't know.
We don't know.
Well, no.
Jed Whedon.
No, Whedon.
Jed Whedon, his brother.
Who is he?
He was executive producer on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Huh.
I think.
Is that good? Is he good?
Yes.
Good Whedon.
I mean, I don't know personal life, but
yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is one of my favorite shows that aren't Star Wars.
You remember Wheaton from Portal 2?
Oh, yeah, wasn't that Wheatley?
Wheatley. Oh, God, yeah, Wheatley, sorry.
Fake Valve fan.
I haven't played any of those games.
Do you even praise Gaben?
I used to. When I used to play online Mountain Blade Warband, I had Gabe Newell's face on my shield, which is pretty great. I like that. But yeah, what was it? Wheatley. Everyone had like a Wheatley soundboard in my primary school or something. A Portal 2 soundboard. I'm like, oh my god, Wheatley's so funny.
He was alright.
Yeah.
Wasn't he voiced by like the guy who made Afterlife?
What's his name? Danny. Was it Danny something?
Sexbang.
No, not Danny Sexbang.
No, if it was Danny, then I'm thinking of the wrong person.
Whoa. I actually can't remember.
It doesn't matter that much.
No, it doesn't matter. But what we were talking about...
Something that matters.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. How did we get to Wheaton, Wheatley?
Stephen Merchant.
Not what I was thinking.
Yeah, Stephen Merchant voices him. He's the guy that looks like Yarrell Poof.
Was he the guy who created The Office?
He's probably one of them, yeah. He's a funny guy, Stephen Merchant. But like when he doesn't have a beard, he looks like he's really long neck. He was the Gestapo officer in Jojo Rabbit.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's a good film.
So I hear I will watch it, definitely.
Yeah, do watch it.
I will.
Do?
Mountain Dew.
Whoa, I never drank it.
It's not great.
Yeah, but like it's gamer juice, isn't it?
Freaking Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Yeah, two things that I would not want to eat or drink while using a controller.
Yeah. Well, drinking is... Well, it's
you don't want to
not
get your
great.
hands sticky.
From drinking?
Yeah, the condensation. Condensation from fizzy drinks is sticky. Or is that just me? Like how when I eat cereal, like the condensation on the bowl, it's like all milky. I'm like, what the fuck?
This is a weird...
Like, is that just me? Why? Why does that happen only to me? I never spill anything out of my bowl when I'm eating cereal. I was convinced for years that my bowl had a tiny hole in the bottom.
There might be tiny cracks.
Yeah, but then it happened when I was like round other people's using their bowls. I was like, okay, unless someone is going around with a needle, 1,000-degree needle that can go through whatever, and then just to fuck with me. I don't think that's... I think I've just got bad luck.
Maybe.
I think that's more likely.
Speaking of someone else who had bad luck, in this episode...
The listener.
Yeah, for having to listen to this.
Yes.
But in terms of Bad Batch, the actual show...
Yeah.
Probably they ended up being pretty lucky, because like...
None of them died, as we suggested that Wrecker would get Lenny.
Yeah, Lenny Henry.
Yeah.
Which he did in our last thumbnail.
Yeah, but he's still alive. Would you say there's much consequence to this entire affair?
Well, they know they can do it again now.
Yeah.
It seemed like a bit more of a bonding experience for Wrecker and Omega.
Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, it's not like... The whole thing wasn't really a plot point for the Bad Batch. It was, as you said, a bonding thing.
Well, it was also to get rid of any chance of any of them going berserk like this again.
Yeah.
At the cost of being found out by the Empire.
Yeah, well, so they're going to get found out in the next episode. Mm-hmm. So that's a consequence. But it's strange how they got rid of the plot points so early, because... As you said, we were expecting it to last so long. But it's also good that they're not milking things. Yeah,
it's like they are establishing and paying off things at a fairly good pace.
Yeah.
It's not, as you said, it's not being milked, and it's not also like an episode 1. Oh, well, I guess they're out now. And it's more interesting than if they were just like, oh no, they just don't work. It's fine.
Yeah. Are they a moof milker?
Oh, what now?
A moof milker?
What's a moof milker?
I think it's insult Han says in episode 7. You got nerf herders, you got moof milkers.
I don't like that. But never mind.
Either that or I'm just like had some strange dreams about Star Wars and moof milkers.
We have established that you do.
About
Star Wars, not necessarily moof milkers.
Yeah.
Whatever they are.
Presumably a moof, like a cow, or a goat, space goats. Remember Goat Game?
Yeah, Goat Simulator.
Everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is so funny." I was like, it's like literally the epitome of the lol random, culture from the early 2010s.
Some people were into that, even recently.
Whoa! Even the clone.
The clone goat.
No, the clone Reese. Sorry.
I feel like I'm starting to hate our in-jokes.
It's like the high of having to Also, like, focus on uni work. It's like just left. Once that's been deflated, it's just like self-awareness. It's
Yeah, like,
oh my
what
God.
the hell are we even doing?
Yeah, I know.
No.
No.
Yeah.
But
That's a good in-joke.
yeah, bloody Nouveau Vindi.
Nouveau Vin Diesel.
What? Have we made that joke before?
Yes, I do have.
Yeah, indeed. Have we made? What other jokes have we made? A funny one?
Yep.
We've made a funny joke before.
Yep. I don't remember what it was.
Probably.
But we've talked for, what, like 65 hours? Not today, like in total.
Well, in total, Jesus Christ.
So there's bound to be at least one funny joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, at least somewhere. Maybe it's just when we finish.
Maybe we've been the joke all along.
Whoa. You take one hard look inside your headphones and you find out that you're the joke. You find out, you take your headphones out, you put them back in and realise there's been no audio coming out your headphones. And everything that we've said in the past 65 hours has all been in your head. Go see a therapist. No, we're real.
And then the camera pulls up and you've actually been behind yourself this whole time.
Oh my God.
And your face isn't.
Whoa.
You are dead. Wake up.
Wake up.
Please, Leela, wake up.
Leela? Like Leela and Stitch?
No, like Futurama.
Oh!
Remember that episode where Leela was convinced that Fry was killed by a giant space bee? And she was...
Was that the only... Was there multiple with bees?
There may have been multiple with bees, but there was only one episode. Okay. Where Leela thought that Fry died and was haunting her. But in fact, she was in a coma this whole time.
Whoa, that's deep.
Yeah.
What if Wrecker was in a coma the entire time, and then what we're seeing is not canon?
We've already established that this is just Ray playing with Luke's toys or something like that.
Oh, the whole time, yeah. His Black Series action figures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you?
And that's the setup for episode 11.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, we're
10.
skipping. They already did 10.
Yeah.
Blue Bantha Milk did that.
Yes. Lucasfilm can no longer legally make episode 10 because it already exists.
Lucas fan.
George Blucas.
Oh no.
That's Papanoida.
Yeah, that's true.
George Blucas.
Damn it.
Oh my God.
Good thing that we will have made, well, that you have made the joke now and we have a chance of remembering it by the time we do the episodes with Papanoida.
That's true.
In years.
In years, now. Yeah. Do you think that does George Lucas have brothers? If so, they could be the Blues Brothers.
Wow. That could just be Papanoida and Chairman Cho.
Yeah. Wait, Papanoida's brothers for Chairman Cho.
Why not?
Why not?
We don't know how Pantoran naming conventions work.
Yeah, true. We saw a Pantoran in this episode.
We did.
Selling the bloody truffles. What were they called?
I don't know. Something started with M. Markiplier mix.
Whoa, you gotta get that Markiplier mix.
Gotta get that Markiplier money.
Markiplier muesli. Mummus.
Unus Anus. That was like a crossover that Markiplier did with someone.
Yeah, I read about that. I never saw any of it, but it was like everything was up there. One video a day for an entire year, and then after the year they deleted everything.
Yeah, I only found out about it after it ended. So.
Me too.
Plus, it's Markiplier, so it's not really something I care about.
I mean, I don't dislike Markiplier.
I don't particularly like him either. He just exists.
You say you don't like his buttery voice?
No, his voice is cool. That is true.
Yeah.
He's just like a PewDiePie who hasn't said anything horribly racist.
He hasn't gone on that PUBG bridge yet.
I
was watching a video when some people were playing PUBG and they went on that bridge and I was like, oh no! It's like, Jesus Christ, this scarred me.
It's last pictures just before tragedy.
Yeah, yes.
Most tragedies happened on bridges. Don't
Bridges.
quote me on that. In bridges.
Oh.
That's not what I said.
Yeah. What the f***?
I don't know. This episode is somehow weirder than the ones that we make after we literally haven't slept.
Yeah, I feel like that's because I had like reverse energy.
Yeah. It's like you had like a horseshoe energy.
Whoa, what? Like it goes so far down that it goes back up again.
Yeah.
Now it's just gone back.
Yeah, you're like at the peak of the horseshoe, which means that you're at the lowest point.
Yeah. Well, thanks. I'm at the lowest point.
You can only go up from here.
Whoa, that's cool.
Sometimes to go up, you have to go down.
And I get knocked down, get up again.
Yeah, bloody Chumbawamba life.
Yeah, bloody Chumbawamba arseholes.
Are they?
Yeah, fun fact. They're anarchists, apparently, but they like profiting off of capitalism.
Anarcho-capitalists.
Yeah.
Everyone's favourites.
That annoys me so much. And they did burn a load of their money as well.
Literally burn.
Like literally burn a load of their money.
I guess that song was about sending the message.
Yeah, my dad could have worked with them. Like before they released that song, which was their big hit. They asked my dad to be the trumpeter for their tour around Europe.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But that turned it down.
They were assholes even back then.
Yeah. Weird times. But
Didn't know your dad was a pretty big time trumpetist.
he was back in the day. He did like bloody do the conga and that kind of stuff. Apparently, one of the brothers are assholes. You know, like who did that? What are they called? I can't remember.
The Chumba and Wamba.
Not Chumbo Wamba. Never mind. But do you think it's weird how there's no music in the bar, in Sid's bar?
It is a little strange. I guess not all bars need to have music. There was no Pantorian in a bar, I'm pretty sure.
There was a Pantorian in the bar.
There was a blue person.
Not all blue people. Hashtag not all blue people.
I know Chiss exists, but yeah. I'm pretty sure he wasn't a Duros because he had hair.
Yeah.
He looked Pantorian.
I think I've seen a Duros with sideburns before.
Sideburns maybe, but not like the top of the head.
Yes, that's true.
And also
Bodies.
like the proportions are very different.
Yeah, alien heads. I can see Benedict Cumberbatch play Duros.
I guess he wouldn't have to look like himself at all.
Yeah, just give him eyes.
Just give him one of those grey pajamas to CGI over him.
Whoa, grey pajamas.
Yeah, mocap.
Oh, you mean like an Avatar?
Yeah. Or in Pirates.
Oh, for bloody, what's his name?
Davy Jones.
Davy Jones, played by Bill Nighy.
Yeah. Still looks incredible.
Does.
CGI. Even
does
though it's
incredible.
Like 10 years old.
Yeah, they're old films.
Well, fairly.
Yeah.
It's not like Star Wars.
Star Wars is pretty old. Imagine still liking it. How lame. So anyway, back to Bad Batch.
Back to being lame.
Did you see that they were playing Dejarik?
I did see that.
And did you see that even though the table had a base, it was projecting from the table onto a holographic base?
No, I did not. I didn't pick up on.
I thought it was kind of weird. I did not see the white Mandalorian helmet.
It's like in the corner closer to the door. I noticed the clone one.
I saw the clone one this week.
Maybe I should like re-watch that because like I was semi looking for it but didn't see it.
And like the Bad Batch are in big time debt.
A very big debt.
Yeah, because of the snack shopping and all that.
Yeah,
and I do want to defend this.
I
do want to defend the snack shopping that we made fun of earlier for not being in the previous episodes. I feel like this tradition is from between after the last episode. So
when Omega became even more of a part of the group.
Yeah, so I feel like that they have been doing these little odd jobs for so long that they were able to formulate a tradition. And that's why Rex talks about the end of the war like it happened ages ago.
That would have been about 20 missions.
20 missions.
Because Sid did say that... No, 10 missions, because they owed her for 20 boxes of Markiplier mix.
Well, maybe that's why. No, they bought 2 this week.
Hence...
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
And that was technically after she said 20 boxes.
Yeah. So they've been at least 10 missions then. That's interesting. You figured it out.
I cracked the code.
You solved Star Wars.
You should just give me the keys and the money.
Yeah, and bill it to Sid. Put it on Sid's tab. How can you put it on someone's tab if you're going to just a random shop?
I guess Sid is a known entity on Orband Hell.
Yeah, or at least in that seedy part.
It's very seedy.
Very seedy. I liked Omega in this episode.
That's one of the great things. Like, I feel like Omega's acting, like, for a child character.
It's
child
not
character,
voice
not a
like...
child actor.
Yeah.
It feels like way different to like the way they usually portray like Ezra.
J-Bo Hood.
Not whiny, not bratty.
Yeah. Although, different circumstances, obviously.
Definitely, yeah. She's a different character to both.
Yeah. Ezra grows to become less whiny and bratty.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Omega's growing to be less, to be more of a child.
Yeah, less of a Sheldon. I guess not a Sheldon.
Yeah,
she's not a young Sheldon type.
Young Sheldon. Apparently, I've heard that show isn't terrible.
People probably just thought that it would be the worst thing in the world because
I mean, obviously,
Big Bang Theory is not good.
No, I don't like Big Bang.
But like, it's different shows, and just because it's a cringe sitcom spin-off doesn't mean it will be like the exact same.
Yeah, I've seen a clip, and I thought the child acting was actually quite good, considering.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, I don't know much about child acting. Other than when it's bad, it's really bad.
And when it's very good, it's the guy from Sixth Sense.
Well, the kid from Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
What's he been in after?
He voice acted for Kingdom Hearts.
Whoa, peak of his career.
Well, he's still doing that.
What, Kingdom Hearts?
Well, at least for the one that came out like last year or the year before.
Whoa.
I said before real weird just then. Before. Jafar?
Jafar.
Talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Whoa. Is it the animated version or the live action version?
Well, it came out in like 2001, so...
No, I mean, if they made a second one... not second one. They made another one now. Which they have.
I feel like when there is an animated and live action one, they usually stick with the animation.
Okay, that's good.
Although they have made like worlds with live action things. Like they made Tron. They had Captain Jack in it.
Yeah.
Not Jack Carter.
I feel like it sounds a lot like Disney. Why did Disney Infinities exist when it's basically Kingdom Hearts?
It's Kingdom Hearts, but not Japanese.
Yeah.
And doesn't have Final Fantasy in it.
Yes. I mean, then again, I don't like Kingdom Hearts that much. I think it's just too weird to me.
It's entirely too convoluted.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I also don't like the idea of all the Disney properties interlocking. I think that just on I don't know. But then again, I don't. Disney Infinity sounds weird to me as well.
Yeah, it was one of those big cash grabs, like Skylanders. It just wanted to do Skylanders.
Skylanders was big back in the day, wasn't it?
It was pretty big, yeah. And are they still making those games?
I think so. Well, I mean, it's the same people that made Spyro, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
No, it is the same people that made Spyro. You can play Spyro and Skylanders, I think.
You can play Crash Bandicoot and
Jesus. Can you play Nathan Drake in Skylanders?
I wish.
Because isn't that in Uncharted 4, there's just a bit when you play Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
It's like, what the
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was just a bit of a bonding town between Nathan and whatever his wife's name is.
Oof.
Is it Elena?
She appears less in 4.
She is there a fair amount.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly his brother that we didn't know existed.
Yeah.
Then he turns out to be bad, but then he turns out not to be bad.
Yeah, and
Have you seen the set photos of the live action Uncharted film?
Doesn't look that bad.
With Tom Holland as Nathan Drake and Mark
as Sully.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg as Sully.
He doesn't need a mustache.
I think with the mustache, he actually looks more like Sully though.
Oh yeah.
I know because I think they have released a photo of Mark Wahlberg with a mustache for Sully.
Yeah, but like from the looks of it, he will only have like a fake mustache for like a party scene or something.
No, I thought the set photo we saw was a flat or like in the past, like
Maybe.
Younger Sully.
It's feasible.
Yeah.
But like, it's not like Mark Wahlberg having a mustache would make or break the movie.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't like Mark Wahlberg that much.
He's fine.
He's a fine actor, but he does a lot of like, what? What?
He was great in The Happening.
Was that the trees? No,
yes.
The trees one, yeah. Like, what?
What? No. He does that literally when he's accused of wanting to kill someone.
Like, yeah, what? No. And he was trying to kill that person.
Well, not yet. Well, not at all, I don't think.
I think he was.
No, she just dies at the end when she tries to kill everyone.
Oh.
She bashes her head through a window a couple times and it just drops.
That was a weird film.
Yeah, and I like it even though it's horrible.
What other films is Mark Wahlberg in? He's been in the
Transformers.
Transformers films.
The late ones. What else has he been in?
Planet of the Apes, the Tim Burton one.
Oh yeah, he was in Max Payne.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
Wait! What?
There was a Max Payne movie.
There was a Max Payne movie.
Yeah.
There was a Max Payne movie with Mark Wahlberg as Max Payne.
Yeah, in the 2000s.
Oh my god. Are you actually serious?
Yes.
How have I never heard of this?
It's not good.
I can imagine a movie. 2000s. I bet the slow motion wasn't even that good.
Well, it was after Matrix. But
that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be good.
No.
Because quite a lot of like the good slow motion cameras hadn't been created until a bit later.
Imagine if it was like based on Max Payne 3 and it was like the old bald Max.
I like... I've only played first half of Max Payne 3, but I quite liked it.
I haven't played any of them, but I think I heard it was good.
Yeah. I was told not to play the first two because the controls are pretty shit. And if I wanted to actually enjoy like the mechanics of Max Payne, play Max Payne 3 because that's like where it's been completely refined. And then if you enjoy it and sort of like get the thing of what to do, then you can play the earlier ones. I think Kadikarus might have said that.
It's possible.
Yeah, because he used to, when he did his trilogy reviews, which he suddenly stopped doing.
Ooh.
What was it called?
Was it Caddy's Retrospectives?
Caddy's Retrospectives, yeah. I love those ones. And
was that when he was doing the fun fact? Did
you know?
Fun
fact. Did you know? I say that. Me and my sister say that all the time still.
He's great.
Yeah, but he hasn't done one of those for 5 years or something.
He's kind of changed up what he's doing.
Yeah.
He does like very long videos like once a year now.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I liked his... I felt bad about his meltdown over his computer.
Oh my god.
But it was
so painful.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, but I still wish it didn't happen to him.
Yeah, and for people who don't know, this guy was trying to build a PC, and it went horribly wrong. And he spent a lot of money.
Like tens of thousands of pounds. Or at least thousands of
pounds, and he ended up with 2 PCs that barely worked.
Yeah, or didn't at all.
Well, one of them didn't work at all, really. Sad times.
I'm surprised he didn't just retire.
Retire, yeah. But fair enough to him, but...
It's been a while since his last video. There might be one soon, hopefully.
Maybe. You never know.
He does a fair amount of streaming these days.
I mean, I don't really watch streams.
I don't watch them often either. They're long.
They are long. 12-hour stream.
12-hour on Air-Deraan stream?
Yeah.
Where we watch Codicarus's streams?
That, what the fuck? I guarantee there's probably a React stream for another stream somewhere.
Just at the same time.
What if we react to our stream while we're streaming?
We react to ourselves reacting to ourselves.
Yeah, so like...
While we are reacting to ourselves.
Yeah, so we're watching our stream, but like from 10 minutes ago. And then we're like reacting along to it.
Jesus Christ.
And we're like, what the...
That's nightmarish. We would need to start doing something original, at least in the beginning.
Oh my god. I don't think anyone would have done that. I mean, there's probably a reason why no one has reacted to their own stream 10 minutes in the past. I mean, but it's feasible.
I think that might only work for like one loop.
What? You just mean just one loop?
Yeah, we do something for 10 minutes and then react for another 10 minutes. I don't think we can do it again.
You don't think it's possible?
To do it for like an hour?
I mean...
or 12 as
12 hours.
I don't... My ears are hurting now for whatever reason. I think it's because of trying to wrap my head around that.
Not because of the high-pitched noises coming from Jack's laptop. I'm
saying low-pitched, technically.
Low-pitched? Whoa,
low-bot pitch.
Low-bot, which we talked about the tragedy last week. And we didn't see much of Echo's helmet action.
No, they spent a fair amount of the episode with them off.
Yeah, I do have a gripe.
Do tell.
Echo and Rex didn't really bond that much, even though you would thought they would. They weren't like, oh my god, cool to see you. Been a long time. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, almost nothing.
It was like, I don't know you. I was like, yeah, you do.
I guess just because they were soldiers together doesn't mean that they would bond that.
Yeah, but it's just like
still a little
it's just like the casual. Oh yeah, Fives tipped me off about the inhibitor chip, and then Echo was like, oh okay. It's like, Fives gave his life to give you this information, much like the Moth and Spice.
A bit of a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
A bit of a missed oppo.
Big Miss Oppo.
Kind of like what...
Miss Oppo.
Miss Oppo. What is it? Is it like Miss Pac-Man when it's just Oppo with a bow, or is it a beauty pageant?
I was imagining you like Miss Pac-Man for some reason. And that, yeah.
Interesting that I did pick up on that.
Yes.
But I was gonna say a bit of a missed Oppo, kind of like the clones did when they didn't kill him during Order 66.
Didn't kill who?
Big Oppo.
Oh, yeah, because Oppo Rancissus is alive.
At the very least, during the events of the Darth Vader comic.
Do you think he would like be able to choke people with himself?
With his tail?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that I've seen...
the T-posing picture.
Yes. And a bounty hunter of the same species doing that.
Yeah.
In the Bounty Hunters comic. So
yeah, Oppo Rancissus can choke out some clones
with his tail.
With his torso tail.
Dorsal fin.
Yeah.
Sacy fin. What am I talking?
Do you mean Satiatin?
Yeah, I was trying to make a pun on Satiatin and a dorsal fin for whatever reason.
Yeah, Satiatin died.
Yeah, Coruscant.
Yeah. Bloody. I was gonna say something. Do you think we will see more Jedi though?
In this show?
Yeah. Because they seem to be quite downplayed on like the fact that Jedi. Like it took Hunter a while to say about bloody Jedi, Kanan escaping, and Rex didn't say anything about Ahsoka. Is that a red herring? or is
Orange
it just,
herring.
or are they just like or is it a bright orange herring, or blue herring, red herring or blue herring?
I don't know what blue herring would imply.
It's in the water. Water's blue. It blends in, even though that's not how water works.
So when a red herring is something that's meant to tip you off, but it's fake. A blue herring
it's
is something that's subtle, but it's true.
Yeah.
I think that
George Lucas was good at putting blue herrings in.
It was his favorite food.
Yeah. Pickled blue herring.
Fish.
Yeah. I kind of want sardines. I've been craving sardines for a few days.
Interesting. Do you have this kind of food in England, or Wales for that matter, when it's like a stripe of meat of fish, but like coiled up with like onion and cabbage in the middle?
I can't say I've ever seen that.
I guess it might just be like a Czech thing.
Nice. Czech food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calm down.
Sorry.
You're not super peaking, but it's not that great either.
I know I'm not.
I don't even know what peaking means, to be honest.
Big sad. Peking duck.
Peking duck?
Peking, former Romanization of Beijing, isn't it?
That's what Czechs call it.
Still.
Peking. Yeah.
Interesting. But genuinely though, back to Jedi.
Yeah, speaking of interesting, I feel like someone has to at least make an appearance.
Not Cal Kestis, because otherwise I'll be sad.
Probably not Ahsoka either, because that would be a bit too many.
But it
them.
is a Dave Filoni show.
It is.
Well, quote unquote Dave Filoni show. I mean, even though he hasn't written or directed these.
And well, he has probably a lot of influence.
Well, we don't know.
He's probably like big in the story group, right?
No, he's not in the story group.
Huh? Never mind then.
That's like Pablo Hidalgo and stuff.
Is he still in the... Or was he like fired when he was like, crying and everything, Star Wars theory?
No, he wasn't fired. He just made an apology.
Oh, fair enough.
And he also wasn't... He was actually saying the opposite. It was just like his humour is quite sarcastic. So he was saying, oh yeah, Star Wars fans shouldn't be allowed to cry. It's like, no, I think he was saying, I thought the absurdity of that statement would make it obvious that it wasn't true, but I guess not.
Fair enough, yeah. It's
hard to convey sarcasm on Twitter.
Definitely. Especially when you're dealing with like some toxic people who might actually believe that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But yeah, Pablo Hidalgo's on the story group. You got like other people like Doug Chang, who is a concept artist, but he also does a lot for like just Star Wars. You also got that other Leland Chi, right? That's his name.
Sounds about right.
I think that he has been for like over 20 years. He's been the guy. He's you know, like James Lucino for books.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he has been doing that for like everything, just making sure that it all fits. And he's still employed. He hasn't been clearly.
Is he though, with like Aftermath and everything being retconned left and right?
Look. So I'm pretty sure, like unofficially, he is like, and before the story group's creation, he was the top tier of that, making sure the movies all fit together at the very least.
Are you sure he's still employed?
No, I'm pretty sure he's employed. But the story group also can just be told to shut the fuck up, as they were by J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
So
sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and go with your heart.
Yeah,
what he said.
You're checking out your weenus.
Yes, but moving on.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So Dave Filoni, he's got the hat.
He's a hack fraud.
Hat for fraud.
Hat Floyd.
Hat. Blue Floyd. I'm gonna start my own band. Blue Floyd. Blue Lloyd. It's a Welsh band.
Ooh. Blue Floyle, which is a pink floil, which is something we made up with Jack.
Whoa.
I don't even know why.
Is that for the baby, Robo Baby?
No, Floyle was just me mispronouncing foil, I think.
Oh.
And then we just...
It could be a Star Wars character. Zoran Floyle.
Aluminum Floyle.
Whoa. Aluminium.
No, this is the character's name.
Oh.
His name is Aluminum.
Aluminum, but it's actually spelt aluminum. And not aluminium.
No, it's spelled aluminium, but pronounced aluminum.
God damn it.
LUM1M.
Whoa, robot.
Aluminum.
Have you read the Bounty Hunter comic?
I have not, because
Oh my god, it's been a week!
But I know who the big reveal was, but not who you think the big reveal should be.
Yeah, the big reveal that should be the big reveal was revealed.
I don't know who it is though. Still.
Yeah, I know. You gotta read it. You'll know who it is when you read it.
I will. Is it Rota the Hutt?
You gotta read it.
It's Rota the Hutt, isn't it?
It's okay. I'm gonna say this is of no canon consequence.
Okay.
But it's a big reveal for us.
I can't wait to actually read it.
Like, I mean, genuinely, I feel like you would simultaneously, you would appreciate, but also f***ing hate it.
It's fucking Turk Falso, isn't it?
Turk Falso's dead.
I know.
Imagine.
Give me a flashback.
Turk Falso, you know, like how they got that Mon Calamari head on like General Grievous' body in the first Darth Vader comic.
Yeah.
They bring back Turk Falso like that, but on like a Magna Guard's body.
They give him vocal cords of a Gungan, so when he's saying, you think me you dead, but that was a falso.
Yike.
Get Ahmed Best to voice everyone.
Yeah, why not?
Just give him more roles. He doesn't have to put on like voices or accents. Just give him something to do. He was great.
He is. He's in bloody. He's
canonical... the Jedi Temple person.
Yeah, he's a canonical Jedi in the High Republic.
Yeah, but like give him something better.
I mean, he likes that job. It's basically Temple Run, but with like or Jungle Run, but
Was
with
it called like the Jedi Challenge?
Yeah, it's Jungle Run, but Star Wars.
Yeah, it's Raven, but Star Wars.
It is, yeah, Raven, but Star Wars.
It's Legends of the Hidden Temple, but Star Wars.
Yeah, that's the American version of Jungle Run, right?
I didn't know that.
Indeed. You know, it's all like, you know, searching for, you got to get the things. In the British version of Jungle Run, which I think, did Richard Ayoade present it at one point? I can't remember. Or maybe that was Crystal Maze. Either way.
When you said Crystal Meh, I wasn't sure what you were going for.
But in Jungle Run, like, the kids were, like, being hampered in their, like, expedition to get the ruby monkeys or whatever by two men dressed up as monkeys. Monkeys were called Sid and Elvis. And they would, like, just chuck things at the kids and, like, make them, like, fail.
It was a bit strange.
Speaking
of Sid.
Whoa! She was like, I've never seen a lizard like that. Like, bruh, you're a walking, talking lizard.
But Trandoshans are not super rare, are they?
Yeah, they're only from one planet.
I've never seen a lizard like the species that I literally am. But it was a cool lizard, though.
It was like an armadillo lizard.
Armadillo. It was like rolling like a hoop snake.
Yeah, rolling like a bloody
Ouroboros.
Like a Amani.
Well, kind of. Wasn't there something like that in like the last episode as well?
That rolled around like that.
Yeah.
Don't remember.
It may have been something completely unrelated, but I'm just conflating.
Something completely different.
And now for something completely different. Man with 3 buttocks.
So, I was trying to think. There was something in my head that we saw in the foreground of a shot, I think, in this episode that I completely forgot.
Do you have any idea when about it may have happened?
I think on bloody what's-it-called?
Ord Mantell.
Yeah.
You may have been just
I was thinking.
Jarek.
I'm such a fucking idiot. I was thinking about when I saw the Battlefield 6 trailer and I saw penguins in the foreground. That's what I was thinking about. Sorry.
Isn't it Battlefield 2048 or
Oh, 2048, yeah.
Or
2042. 2042.
Didn't they already do like Battlefield 2242?
No, they did Battlefield 2142.
So
it's basically Battlefield 2142, but different.
So it's basically Battlefield 1 for Battlefield 2042.
Yeah. But it's not set in like... It's not super futuristic.
Why are they doing this?
What do you mean?
What, the naming conventions.
Well, who the f*** cares at this point?
So they went from 1942
to
like... What's the second
Battlefield 2.
Then Battlefield 2142?
Yeah. Then Battlefield 3. Then Battlefield 4.
No. Wasn't there... No, the cop one, that was after 4, right?
Yeah, that was after 4. Hardline. Then Battlefield 1.
I'm pretty sure there was something else before Battlefield 5.
No. Hardline 1, I think. Hardline was made by Visceral Games, and it was so shit that Visceral got shut down, but it wasn't their fault because they don't make first-person shooters, and they were also given less than a year to do it. And it was also a cop Battlefield game.
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't Visceral the people who made Dead Space?
Yes. They got shut down.
I know they got shut down because they were going to make that...
they were making that Star Wars game, yeah.
That one that looked like nothing because nothing was released for it.
Yeah, because it got shut down. Even though it had, what's her name, from Naughty Dog, who made Uncharted.
I thought it was Kathleen Kennedy.
Kathleen Kennedy!
But it's not.
Imagine.
Isn't it just another Kathleen?
Probably, maybe. There's lots of Kathleens.
different Kennedy?
There's lots of
What
Kathleens.
if it's James Fitzgerald Kennedy?
Fitzgerald?
That was his name, right?
What? Oh, JFK?
Yeah.
Whoa. I don't think Kathleen Kennedy's going to get her head blown off, though.
I hope not.
Does she?
Amy Hennig?
That's her name. Does Kathleen Kennedy have an open mind about Star Wars like JFK did?
Well, let's open it.
Yeah.
No.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
But yeah, Visceral Games were shut down. So after Battlefield Hardline, it was Battlefield 1, I think. Because Battlefield Hardline came out just before, I think, Star Wars Battlefront. Because that's why EA DICE were working on Star Wars Battlefront and then released that. Did Battlefield 5 come out before or after Star Wars Battlefront 2?
I'm gonna say probably after.
Or did it?
Was Battlefield 5 the one where people got one of the ones where people got so angry that there were women on the battlefield?
It was the World War II one. But
with the robot hands?
Yeah, it was they said that they wanted to make it historically accurate, but then in the same sentence said that they wanted to do their own take on World War II. Which I thought was a bit strange, but I don't really care because it's... I mean, I think they should have just gone out and said that they wanted to do their own take rather than saying that they weren't. If that makes sense, because there's no problem in trying to do your own thing.
Yeah, no.
Especially since there's been World War II games done to death, and also literally the same year.
Literally the first. Well, no. Wolfenstein technically was it?
That's sort of a World War II game. Sort of a World War II.
Yeah, I mean Hitler's in it.
Yeah, you kill Mecha Hitler.
Yeah. Very good.
Then with Battlefield 2042 though, because you got loads of people saying I don't want politics in my games, all those dumbass prats. You got bloody DICE talking about how they added tornadoes, and the main part of the story is how the weather is unpredictable because of climate change and is causing unpredictable hurricanes and tornadoes and sandstorms. And they made a statement that it's not a political statement, it's purely for gameplay reasons. It's the fact that they have to say that just to quell the anger. Obviously
Stupid.
Obviously it probably was a political
yeah
I mean it's the whole thing that the plot hinges on, I think, or at least the setting hinges on, is global warming and climate catastrophe. But they're saying, it's purely for gameplay reasons because they're scared of.
That might mean that they're just not going to say that it's global warming because the humans are doing what they're doing. They might just not address why it's happening at all.
It's possible, but maybe in focusing on the aftermath, that is also something something important.
It's something, but it really diminishes the message if they're like going up.
I don't think a Battlefield game is going to have much of a message, though.
No, and it doesn't need to.
No, but then again, there's no problem in it having any message. That's the point.
If anything, like a game with such a mass appeal as Battlefield does, having a message, that's probably better than like a small indie game with like the most profound message, but no one plays it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's whether or not... Like, you got to make it subtle. It's got to be enough of a blue herring that the dumb people don't notice and don't get angry about it.
It has to be subtle agenda pushing.
Yeah, you hear that? Subtly indoctrinate your audience, guys.
Yeah, just pull a Mass Effect 3 and indoctrinate everyone.
Whoa, is that one of the endings?
Well, no, that's the big fan theory. That the reason why you only have such limited endings and it's a little strange is because you've actually been indoctrinated this whole time.
Why? What?
Well, not
Shepard?
this whole time. Yeah, Shepard.
Whoa.
One of the big reasons why is that there's like a little bit in the end where you're like in first person, and I don't remember the captain's name, but like the admiral that is like your big boss not big boss.
Whoa.
Your boss through the whole thing is like looks into the camera and says you're being indoctrinated.
What? That's a pretty red. Well, what's the opposite of a blue herring?
Red herring.
No, but that's obvious. Antro.
Actually, no. He wasn't talking to Shepard. He was talking to the elusive man. But like he was literally looking into the camera.
Yeah. God damn it.
Yeah, and like Shepard is like seeing, like having hallucinations throughout the game. I think that by
he also was dead at the end of 1.
At the start of 2. The Normandy gets blown up at the start of 2.
Oh, sorry, my mistake.
It's virtually the same thing.
Yeah.
I think BioWare came out and said that the indoctrination theory is not correct.
Yeah.
But they did say that they do like it.
Fair enough.
We'll see in Mass Effect 4
Will
if
it
they
happen?
retcon it to be real.
Retcon it? What? You mean ignore Mass Effect Andromeda?
Mass Effect Andromeda doesn't really have anything to do with Mass Effect.
No, it happens concurrently.
Basically. Yeah, they sent out the Andromeda before Mass Effect 2, I think.
Yeah.
So
That means they don't know anything about the Reapers.
Yeah. So yeah, it's I need to at least watch that game because I love Mass Effect.
Apparently it's not good for it if you want Mass Effect content though. There's
Depends.
2 new
Some people liked
species. 2 new species. That's it. Entire galaxy. 2 species.
Look, I'm pretty sure that Total Biscuit liked it, so there has to be something to it at least. Anyway,
talking of liking things, do you think
it's time
for
our
light
side
dark side
and
the
one
in
the
middle
the
Ben
do or do not
there is no
baker.
Who's the baker?
Tom Baker.
Whoa! So, what is your one in the middle? No! What is your light side?
You're going straight to it.
Straight to it. No rush. What is your light side? For this episode 7 of Bad Batch, bloody, what's it called? War Wounds.
Battle Scars.
War Wounds.
War Wounds. Same thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, no, War Wounds are in the... Never mind.
Scars have healed.
No, wounds have healed. Scars don't really heal.
Scars never heal.
Sometimes they do. What? Ooh!
Oh, Elden Ring!
Whoa! The audio for this is going to...
Oh, God.
Sorry, neighbors.
Yeah. Rip.
Rip torn. My light side
Is.
for this episode was the acting on Michelle Ang, I believe. Michelle Ang, Omega's actress.
Nice.
As we've mentioned, as a character, Omega felt like very different to most of the other child characters. But also Michelle's performance felt a lot more like believable when she was like adamant about not leaving Rex and Wrecker.
Rexa.
It felt more believable than most voice acting in like those animations. Period.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's the most real it's been.
Yeah, very emotional.
Mm.
Like on a whole, I think that the voice acting is pretty good in Clone Wars and Bad Batch.
Yeah, D. Bradley Baker needs to step up his Rex game though. Rex doesn't sound like Rex that much, I don't think.
Maybe.
Or like he sounded too close to Echo.
Yeah, Rex. I'll get to that problem possibly later.
Whoa! Foreshadowing.
Maybe I'll change my mind, but point is, Michelle Ang's good. D. Bradley Baker could be better, but he's also very good.
He is very good.
I mean, he was voicing him in like 6 characters this week.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't get a break.
No.
You just gotta keep going, and he's
He's definitely not D. Bradley Breaker.
Whoa! D. Bradley break dancing.
Ooh, D. Bradley, don't touch that breaker or the lights will go out. Again.
Well, circuit breaker.
Yeah.
In our house.
Again.
Yikes. That was during the podcast.
Yeah, but it wasn't Spunkstone, was it?
Imagine. Oh my god. No, I think it was the one. I think it was Grievous Droid. Grievous Voice My Droid.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Would.
Matthew Wood, voice of General Grievous.
That's why I was making that joke.
Friend of Sacha Baron Cohen. No, that's not true.
Right, speaking of Sacha Baron Cohen and good things, what was your light side?
My light side was probably just like the fact that things were answered quick. I mean, you could have spent the entire show speculating who's that back. And instead, it wasn't Bail Organa. We were just made into bloody dumbs.
We were clothist all along.
Yeah, it was just Rex was wearing a big poncho thing.
Just Rex was wearing Bail's hoodie.
Yeah. Rex stayed round Bail's for the night.
I mean, I haven't been to Bail Organa's bedroom. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rule of threes, baby.
Yeah! Don't tell Breha. Queen of Alderaan.
Yeah, canonically died on Alderaan when it blew up.
So did Bail. It was like on the Rogue One. Sorry, I'll be with you shortly. I just gotta quickly go to Alderaan.
Rest in pieces.
Rest in pieces, Jimmy Schmitz.
You know how in the first, before we get to your light side.
Yes.
Sorry, how in the first Darth Vader comic, it's like established that most, if not all, of the planets subservient to the Empire all got a chunk of Alderaan.
Really?
Yeah. You saw like Darth Vader delivering it to the Queen of Shu-Torun.
I think it was like a threat though, rather than...
Yeah, it was like, if you're bad, this is what could happen to you too.
Yeah.
So...
One of them could be Bail Organa.
Yeah, that was where I was going. Like, imagine if instead of like a chunk of rock, it was just his head.
Bail Organa, just Jimmy Schmitz's head. Wow.
Still talking.
Like, what's a talking head from a movie? Insert pop culture reference.
Psycho kills. You know, Talking Heads. The band.
Yes. I'm not very culturally aware.
It's a band that sings the song Psycho Killer.
Interesting. Talking of...
Interesting things.
Oh my god.
What's your light side?
I've already said it.
Did you?
I think so.
What was it?
I can't remember. Oh, it was like how everything's being answered.
Oh yeah.
Like not every. See, we got. Look, unlike this podcast, we get to the point.
Yeah, not getting to the point is a bad thing.
Bad Batch gets to the point. Bad Batch content does not.
Which is bad. And speaking of bad, what's your dark side, Freddy?
No, that's God damn it. My dark side, if I had to pick a dark side, would probably be... I don't think they're like. They need to like discuss the morality more. They're like sugarcoating, like not sugarcoating. They're skirting around the morality of their like assignments with Sid.
Yeah,
like we know they're thinking about it, but they're not saying it.
Yeah, it is building up to a thing, but it's been milked more than most anything in the show so far.
Do you like how my light side, dark side are
two sides of the same coin?
Two sides of the same. They're literally this. I'm a bit of a hypocrite myself.
Well, no, if you're not a hypocrite for liking that they're getting to the point with some things.
Yeah.
But the one thing that they're not getting to a point.
Is a big point.
It is a big point.
Yeah.
And you know what? I will go out and say that was also going to be my bad.
Oh my god, your bad batch dark side match?
Yeah, my dark match.
Whoa, that sounds like an edgy. If you're gonna like name an edgy character.
Dark match.
Yeah, you know, like you got like what's the bad hedgehog called? Shadow the Hedgehog.
Is Dark Match like one of the ancient ancestors of Biggs Darklighter?
Whoa! Yeah, what a name, Biggs Darklighter. I've just become so accustomed to it that I don't like to most Star Wars names. I don't really see the absurdity of them.
It's
like Bib Fortuna. It like goes over my head. I'm not like, oh, that's stupid.
Darklighter definitely sounds like a name for a protagonist or antagonist, rather. It's weird that he just dies.
Yeah, he was Luke's friend.
Friends.
Friends.
Do you only meet him in the Rebels hangar?
Yes.
That's weird.
Yeah, and then he dies.
Yeah. I don't think he even is in all versions of that film.
He's not in the theatrical cut.
Makes more sense. Because he's happy to see his friend that you're seeing for the first time.
Yeah. I like that scene, but then again, I like the scene when Luke's at Anchorhead.
Yeah, with his friends, and they're calling him Wormy or Wormsy.
Yeah, his friends and all of their girlfriends were while he's alone, just looking out. And like, guys, there's a space battle going on. And they're like, yeah, right, fuck off. I was like, no, seriously, there's a space battle.
Didn't realize how much of a mood Luke was.
Yeah, I think they shot two versions of Luke seeing the space battle. One, and I think what the canon version is that he's like looking at it with the
macro binoculars.
No, than the electro binoculars. I think I could be wrong.
I wouldn't know.
Duran, yeah. But what was actually your dark side?
Same as yours.
That's cheating.
No, it isn't. We've done that before.
What was your one?
If I had to say something else, I would say that like Rex kind of felt like he was just there.
He was just there for the ride.
Yeah, not really doing anything, contributing much other than the idea of removing the chips.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty big thing because they were just going to sit on it.
Yeah, but if he just told them to do it and then left, what would have changed? If they went to Brekka without him.
I mean, he saved Omega.
He did, but didn't have to be him.
Yeah, I mean, you can say that about everything, though.
Yeah, but there is nothing like about the character of Rex that had to stick around.
Yeah, like, oh my god, why did Judas have to be the disciple that betrayed Jesus? Why couldn't it have been like Paul?
I did like...
No, I'm kidding, sorry.
And I thought that the bit when he was like going for his blaster when he found out that they don't have the chips out was a bit... It seemed like a bit strange.
But he was prepared to kill the clones on the Venator. Only Ahsoka talked him out of it.
He was, but still a bit weird.
Yeah.
I just don't think that I enjoyed Rex in this episode that much.
Fair enough. Yeah, he was just there mostly.
Just there, Duran.
Yeah. But when Rex was on there, I just like wanted to follow Rex more than Bad Batch at times.
I also want to know what he's doing. I want to follow all of his journey to becoming Nick Sand.
Yeah. Because he is that guy.
Nick Sand apostrophe.
Yeah.
Nick Sand.
Yeah. But talking of things that are things, what is your one in the middle, the Bendu? Which is presumably a thing. unless it's a completely theoretical thing.
My revelation of the one in the middle of the Bendu was the little lizard.
The little lizard.
That he kind of looked like either a hoop snake, also a bit like a gecko. Lord Santeco
the gecko, yeah.
That's our rival character to Gex.
Gex. Is that?
Yeah, from like PS1 times.
Yeah.
Voiced by Cat sometimes. Whatever his name
by
is.
By a cat?
No, by Cat from Red Dwarf.
Oh, Danny...
Sexbang.
Danny something Jules.
Merchant.
No, he is Stephen Merchant, not Danny.
Was that the same Danny that you were thinking I meant for Wheatley?
No. I thought you meant Danny something. You know the guy from Assassin's Creed? He was in
North?
Sorry?
Nolan North?
No. It's Danny something. It was like a big radio presenter in like the 2000s. So he probably still is. And then he was just like in Assassin's Creed as like one of the guys.
One of the guys.
You know, like you got your team, you're Desmond, there's two women, and then there's that guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
That guy is the just that guy
Nostalgia critic.
Sorry?
That guy with the glasses.
Oh my god. It's the nostalgia critic.
He's doing Clone Wars reviews.
Fuck him. I don't like him.
I used to, but I don't.
I used to, but then I realised he's not funny, he just shouts. Then like the angry video game nerd actually is funny.
As opposed to Irate Gamer.
Who's the irate gamer?
He was like a copycat YouTuber.
Yeah.
He literally like basically remade angry video games nerds videos, but worse.
That's pretty silly.
Originally, he was just doing it for fun, and it wasn't supposed to be on YouTube. But like his friends started putting them on there, and he was just like, "Oh, why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Why not?
Why not just plagiarize?"
Basically. Anyway.
What?
Speaking of whatever the hell we were speaking, what's your one in the middle, the Bendu?
My one in the middle, the Bendu, was probably Bendoi. Was probably. Well, this is just a random detail. Stop laughing at Cowdoy!
I can't stop thinking about first rule of Star Wars.
First rule of Star Wars. Take off your pants.
I don't know why I said that.
God damn it. Oh. But, neglecting the first rule of Star Wars...
Oh, I didn't realize that you were neglecting it. My pants are already off.
Whoa. If you're listening without your pants on...
What are you doing?
Like, no. Yes. But, I just realised something that has no bearing on anything we're talking about.
Okay.
You know how I spilled my tea here?
Yeah.
And we were looking for the kitchen roll?
It's right there.
It's right there. It's right next to where I spilled the tea. Fuck's sake.
It happens.
But anyway.
I think that may have been the first bleep I'll have to do in this episode.
I don't know. It's not.
Probably not.
But my one in the middle of the Bendu is a minor detail. Mm-hmm. Very minor. And you know, like, okay, cast your mind back to last episode of Siege of Mandalore. Last episode of the Clone Wars. You got the Y-Wing that they fly off in. It's yellow. You see the Y-Wing in game. Rex is still flying it.
But it's blue.
It's blue. Do you know what?
Because it's the blue herring.
Not only is it the blue herring, but it reminds me of a fan comic from when Clone Wars got cancelled. There's a
when Lucasfilm was bought out?
Yeah, well, after the Lost episodes got released, there was a load of Star Wars artists, like fan artists, made their own like Clone Wars continuation comics, like trying to wrap up the Clone Wars, because at the time there was an assumption that there wouldn't be any more Clone Wars. I mean, logical assumption.
Which is a pretty safe assumption.
Yeah, and one of my favourite Star Wars like fan artist, who also has done official Star Wars posters and stuff, Joe Hogan. He did one comic about Rex after the war, meeting like Ahsoka with a beard. Like, not only did he like predict
Ahsoka with a beard.
No, Rex. He had a beard. Or did he? Whatever. He met older Ahsoka. It's basically the scene from Rebels, but he did that in the Clone Wars comic. And then he did like
They
Rex
stole it from him.
as part of the Rebel fleet flying a blue X-wing, blue Y-wing, sorry.
Ooh, I knew what you meant.
A blue Y-wing, and I was like, oh my god, this is basically what Rex is doing.
Maybe they are paying homage to that.
Maybe.
Since Joe Hogan is now...
He's doing official Star Wars posters. So much, he's like, he had to delete, he made some really cool fan animations, and I've been working on some fan animations for like Captain Fordo for like years and years and years, and he had almost finished, but because he started doing official stuff, he had to remove everything.
Oh.
Which was big sad, because it was so good.
Gigantic sad.
Yeah, but it seems like maybe some influence there. Interesting.
Maybe we'll get to see him meet with Ahsoka.
Whoa! What, Joe Hogan or Rex?
Yeah. Maybe we'll see Joe Hogan meet Ahsoka in Bad Batch.
Nice! Yeah. But that was...
She'll meet someone named Ho Jogan.
Ho Jogan.
Maybe not Ho.
Well, I mean, they had, like, in the Empire Strikes Back a certain point of view, the AT-AT pilot that saved General Veers is named after the guy on Twitter who runs the Veers Watch Twitter account.
What's that about?
Oh, yeah, he goes through every canon thing, like every comic, every book, every TV show, and he does a quick review of it, of like, does it have General Veers in it? Yes, no. Like Star Wars, High Republic, Light of the Jedi, no Veers. Bad Batch, Battle Scars,
Battle Scars,
no Veers.
Why put him in...
Because like, if anyone's gonna say Veers, it would be him. So they named a character in homage of him.
Right. Makes sense now.
Yeah, they named a character who saves Veers from the exploding AT-AT on Hoth after that guy.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool indeed.
Yeah. Was this podcast pretty cool?
No.
Well, you can let us know.
Let us know. Yeah, that's what I meant. No, let us.
K-N-O-W. Gotcha.
Yeah, Kenobus.
Kenobus. Fuck. I don't even find that funny.
I don't know why.
Yeah. But
we just can't escape Amogus.
If you find Amogus funny or on Air-Deraan, let us know in the comments below, or tweet us at Air-Deraan, all one word, or
email us at onairderaan@gmail.com.
Yeah, all one word. Or bloody go to our YouTube, which you may be listening on right now. If not, search on space Air-Deraan on YouTube, or check us out on a podcast service of your choice, including Spotify, Podbean, and
Castbox, maybe.
Castbox,
definitely.
Yeah, not iTunes.
Sadly not, because we don't own apples.
No, I do not own an apple. I ate them all.
We always keep doctors at hand because there are no apples a day.
Dr. Afra. Dr. Evazan.
Dr. Vindy.
It would make sense if we were lobotomized. For our podcast quality.
I feel like that's insulting to people who've been lobotomized.
You don't actually get lobotomized, anymore.
No, I don't believe you do.
JFK's sister was lobotomized.
Oh.
Obviously, that just... It takes away part of your brain. Yeah. It's not good.
No.
But in the 60s...
But you live.
Well, yeah, but barely. People in the 60s thought that it helped... they do it to, make you more... subdued. But in fact, it just takes away a bunch of your brain power.
Yeah. Didn't they, try to use that to cure schizophrenia?
Yeah, something like that.
Or was it separating the left and right side?
Yeah, they do that, but in fact it just fucking ruins your brain. So that's why Lobot is named Lobot, because it's named after lobotomy.
Makes sense.
Whoa! Bloody JFK was killed barely 10 years before the first Star Wars film came out. That's
a weird thing to be excited about.
Well, the people went to the moon less than 10 years before.
That is a better thing to be excited about.
Yeah, that's no moon. That's the moon.
Yeah, that's the final resting place of Indiana Jones.
Which we may see.
Who canonically met Chewbacca.
Canonically.
Canonically.
Indianus.
Unus annus.
Elifus.
Bye.
Us.
Bias.
We're biased towards this podcast.
I guess.
Us. I'm trying to run the joke into the ground so you hate it as much as I hate it.
I already hate it more than anything else. I hate it more than Star Destructure.
I'm keeping that.
Please don't.
I'm keeping it.
You may fire when ready.